we're with RedOne in Dusseldorf 2011.
Hello.
Wow, now, I mean, how ever did you get involved with Eurovision?
Well, I'm here to support my artist, you know, Alexei.
Alexei?
Yeah.
I wonder where he is.
Yeah.
Anyone seen Alexei?
I don't know, guys. Really. I don't know.
Exactly. So.
What is it about this guy that you made you really want to work with him?
No, he's an amazing, incredible artist. I really believe in him. Before the Eurovision, you know, the Eurovision came much later, but I loved his performances. He's a real musician, singer, artist, dancer, actor. He's got it all, you know what I mean? And nowadays you gotta have like the 360 kind of quality, something very special about you, and he is very special. And he got me excited to work with him, and I wanted to make history with him. It's challenging. I wanted to make an artist like him. He's the only, from what I've seen, he's the only artist that could represent such a big country that has so much culture, but never got that chance to have an artist that's signed to an outside label on a global term. You know what I mean?
Of course, and you're rebranding him slightly as Alex Sparrow for the worldwide market, which is a great idea.
Absolutely, thank you, thank you. And I'm excited about him. He's just got it. He's got it. And we just and I believe the music is like the universal language, universal, and the melodies and music is period is something that doesn't have borders, you know. And why should it have it with Russia or any other? You know, I'm from Morocco originally, and then Sweden. So there's no boundaries in music. You know how I see this amazing. I see it amazing situation. I see it like a beautiful platform. Where I can showcase my artist. You know, it's like, you know, a lot of people want their artists to you know, to play on Idol or something like that, but this is on a much bigger scale. It's 130 million people watching, and of course, if I believe in an artist, if something drives me to do something with this artist and showcase them in something on this level, absolutely I will do it, and that's what happens with Alexei, you know.
Of course, you're working with some really big, famous artists. You know, I mean, okay, which is the most difficult one to work with?
No.
Who's a pleasure to work with?
All of them.
All of them.
I love Jennifer Lopez. I love Enrique Iglesias, like my brother. I love Lady Gaga, who we made history together, and I know her since always, you know. And there's so many beautiful artists out there, and every person has different personality. And now I'm working with Alexei.
Why and when did you start working with Alexei Воробьев?
Why? Because when I see a talent, I just can stop myself of being interested. You know what I mean? Like that, and I don't care. I don't care what the situation is. If I see real talent, I just want to work with that talent. And in Alexei's situation, he just inspired me so much. When I saw a friend of mine told me about him, and I was like, okay, I looked online, but I was like, oh my God, this guy is so talented, and I was like, oh, he's from Russia, and it's like, absolutely, I want to do it. It's like, and there's no boundaries. Like, I believe music has a universal language, you know what I mean? And if somebody's talented, is talented, and I just wanted to do it with Alexei because he's super talented and a real entertainer. So I just felt like reach out to his people until I, you know, reach out to them, and we had a meeting, and he was so happy to, you know, to make history, because, like, you know, it's the first time a Russian artist gonna get a deal outside of the outside of Russia and starting from scratch and making history. So I'm very excited. And then as we were going and doing songs and music, we got this big opportunity here with the Eurovision Song Contest to showcase him and for him to make a statement that yes, I am Russian, I'm an artist, I'm coming out, I'm signed to RedOne, and So it's a beautiful situation for us to showcase for 130 million people to see his song and his first single.
And how it was to work with him, and were there something funny situations during your work?
No, I mean, you know, the whole situation is fun. He's funny, he's crazy, but fun. You know what I mean? He's very positive, and he's a hard worker. Oh my God, it's like everybody gets tired, but he doesn't get tired. And he just wants to do more and more and more and more. I can tell, like, oh, I gotta go home. He's like, okay, I can sing if you want me to sing. Still in the studio and work. No, go home and sleep. You know what I mean? But he's a hard worker. And you know what? You see it in his performances. You see how bad he wants it, and that's what what's needed in this to make it that far. You have to really want it so bad to make it, and you give your everything. And that's what he does. He just wants to work, and his performances, you see how he's like charming, and he wants it. He dances. He pays attention to every little detail, and that's so important.
He of course presents you, yeah. And what did you feel when the Russia's name was? We were named, you know, in the final. What did you feel watching this on TV?
No. I felt amazing. I was like, oh my God, this guy is a star. Yes, I'm not stupid. I'm not crazy. Because you see how, because you know, a lot of artists, few artists, when it comes to the real thing, they don't deliver 100%. You'd be like, oh, it was good, but not good enough. But this guy is exactly, he fulfilled all the expectations that I had from him. It was there, you know? It was 100% delivering. And that amazed me. And I felt a special thing because it feels like we're making something that's historical, you know?
And what do you think, what place will we take?
You know, I hope we win, but if we don't, we won already. I feel like by being here, by showcasing his single, having so many people seeing him in the world, we won. It's a big victory for him, for me, for Russia, for everybody.
You're also working with Lady Gaga. So what do you think after the Eurovision? Will Alexei and Lady Gaga have maybe a song together?
You never know. You never know.
But maybe you tell a little secret.
No, you never know. Like anything is possible in this world. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things. Like I personally, I'm from Morocco and Sweden, and like very far. The dream was very far, and now I'm here. I'm working with the biggest stars, and I'm helping the biggest stars to be stars. So nothing is impossible. Alexei can be. You never know. A few years from now or next year or something like that, you'll be having big stars asking, please, can I have a song with you, Alexei? That's what happens. It happened. I've seen it. I've seen it happening to a lot of people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cool.
Two more questions. You can sit down also if you want.
Okay.
All right. Jag får zooma upp lite igen. Ja, det är fortfarande.
That's good.
All right. Vi får lite mer examples.
Amazing. It's a lot of fun, and we've been writing. We have a few songs that we've done, and the process is a lot of fun. He's crazy. He's fun. He's a super talent. So I think we have fun. It's positive. It's beautiful.
Potential to become like top of the top, the big guy
I
on
think
the
so.
stage.
Absolutely. I think he has what it takes, and if he didn't have it, I wouldn't have been, you know, taking such a big risk, or any artist that I don't believe in, you know. And you know, because time is very important to me, and for me to really, if I don't believe in somebody like that, I wouldn't be here. Fly all the way, leave all my business and come here and support. So I definitely believe he's got it.
We're very proud you did.
Thank you.
But you know, like, what do you think? Like, generally, is he gonna win? Does he really have?
I mean, he
a
already
chance?
won. To me,
Already did.
yeah. I mean, even if he doesn't win this contest, he won already, because we are working together. He is making a big historical thing, which is an artist who is from Russia signed to an international global label, and you know, I signed him, and I'm working with him, and that's already a victory, you know, an historical thing too. At the same time, we're here hoping to win in the Eurovision, but if we don't, it's a beautiful platform that we've had. You know, I've showed my artist that I believe in for 130 million people to see the single. You know, it's an amazing thing. You know,
it's really amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Indeed, you know,
Thank
for
you.
all the questions.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Beautiful.
lot.
Thank
Bye.
you. We're making history.
Yeah.
Yes. No. This is history.
This is already.
Already history. Listen, if we don't win, you win, like 130 million people are gonna be watching the single. That's victory. That's how you see it, you know? Just go and do your thing. Go and do your thing. Love you, brother. See you. See you.
See you soon.
Going on with the passions in Eurovision, what is this
Step, because I've never done it, so that makes Alexei very special, you know, for me to do it, and how I see it is the fact that I believe in Alexei so much, that I wanted to do it with him, to sign him, to work with him, to do the whole thing, the artist thing with him, and and then when this opportunity came to the picture, it was a beautiful thing. You know, it was a beautiful thing to do it and showcase my artist. You know, for 130 million people. So it's amazing.
You are the author of dozens hits. You are the author of dozens hits sung by Lady Gaga, Iglesias, J.Lo, and so on and so forth. Could you tell us, please, when you are writing a new one, a new song, are you thinking of who will be this guy or that girl who will perform this, or it doesn't matter for you?
Okay, there's mostly the big ones I've done is while you have the artist with you, because you get into their world. You know, the song. The song is not about me. The song is about the artist. It's got to represent who the artist is. You know what I mean? And Enrique, if I'm working with Enrique, the song that we're doing, and Enrique's there with me, we're doing it. It's like tailor-made for him. It's him, you know. And for J.Lo, it's the same thing. Of course, it's a mixture with me, but I help. What I do is not me. Is what I do is try to scan the artist and do what they are to represent them the best way. And same for Alex. Is like sitting with him, writing with him, feeling the whole his energy and everything inspires me a certain way that song came out that way. You know what I mean? So absolutely. It's not like I'm writing by myself. Oh, this song is going to be for this person. Sometimes it happens. You know, you write it. You feel I need to write. I want to write a good song, and you just write some good song, and suddenly, a year later, somebody comes to you and be like, oh my God, this was perfect for this artist, and then you give them that song. But the big ones I noticed is like, especially with me, the big ones is when I have the artist with me and we just make history together, you know?
So although it's a big factory, there's still a personal approach.
Absolutely, it is a personal approach, absolutely. Music is emotions, is all of that, you know? It's not just, you know, like a fabric, you know, like you just do it. Like, no, it's gotta be a real emotion, it's gotta be a real inspiration for me to do it the best way and to keep the quality control high.
If we look at the winners of the earlier Eurovision contests, for instance, Lena, the winner of the previous year, we'll notice such a trend that they very soon disappear or become simply some second-hand second-hand singers. How do you explain it, and whether there's such a danger for Alexei, for instance?
No, because the thing in Alexei's situation is very different from all the others. He's been signed to me before the Eurovision. It's not like he's got a chance with the Eurovision and hopefully he becomes something. Somebody's gonna sign him, or you know what I mean, or maybe sign that song. That's not the case of me, of Alexei. Alexei is like I signed him before, I believed in him, and then the Eurovision situation came where we're like, oh, this is actually good, platform, perfect. He's going to represent his country, he's doing history, he's making a statement, and a lot of people, like, again, the biggest event in the world is the Eurovision, you know? Song contest, and then they're going to be able to see who he is and see the song that we've done for him. So, for me, I always seen a vision of a full album, a full career of an artist, and making history with this talented artist. So I'm not identifying him with the other situations. You know what I mean? It's a different case.
The very last question: he's not singing a song; he's making a show tonight. A very rich, a very impressive show. What part of this show impresses you most of all?
I just love his shows. I just love what he does. He's a performer. He's a real performer. For me, it's so boring with all respect to some artists that they just go and sing and that's it. You know, nowadays you gotta entertain people, and this guy's an entertainer. You know, he just jumps and sings and dances, and you know, sometimes makes jokes with the audience, and he's just a real star, entertainer, and people need to see that, and that's what he does best, and he's gonna do it tonight too, and keep doing it. He's been doing it since he was 12, so or younger than that, you know.
He is a success already.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks.